Hi, I'm Ruth-Ann Jones from Murray & Hong Special Collections in the MSU Libraries. In this video, I'll show you two different ways to make little books all by yourself. I'll make sure not to go too fast, but remember, you can pause the video if you need to catch up, and you can rewind if you want to watch a part of it over again. Okay, let's get started. First, let's talk about supplies. You'll need some paper, of course. Regular white drawing paper or computer paper is just fine, but construction paper is nice because it comes in lots of colors. You'll also need a pair of scissors, and you will need a glue stick or some tape. The first book we're going to make is called a ThreeFold One Cut book. Let's take a look at these close up. The ThreeFold One Cut book is made from a single piece of paper with 3 kinds of folds and 1 cut with the scissors. And it gives you a cute little pamphlet that's 8 pages long. This one is from our collection, and it is a comic book about the coronavirus that was made for kids right at the beginning of the pandemic. Here's another ThreeFold One Cut book that my niece made for me. It's called Mini Atlas, and it starts with a picture of the world, then the United States, then Michigan, then Lansing, and at the back she put, "We Heart Geography." To make the ThreeFold One Cut book, you're going to start with 1 piece of paper and have it sideways so that the long edge is going from side to side and the short edge is going up and down. The first thing you do is take the edge of the paper and fold it over so that you can crease it right in the middle. Now, open up your piece of paper. See the crease down the middle? The next thing you're going to do is take the edge of the paper and fold it so that it meets that crease in the middle. And now, fold it down again. Then, open up your paper and do the same thing on the other side. Bend your paper so that the left edge lies along that crease in the middle, and then you folded it at the side. Your paper will look like it's divided into 3 sections with creases here and here and here. Now you're going to turn your paper so that the long way is going up and down. And again, you're going to take the right edge and fold it over so you're folding your paper in half. Open your paper up again. Turn it so that the long side is going from side to side and the short side is up and down. Now, refold the paper in the middle along the very first fold that you made. Then take your scissors and cut along this line, but you're going to stop in the middle. So I am cutting along the fold and then stopping at the intersecting fold. Now your paper has this cut in it, but when you open it up, the edges are still all in one piece. Fold your paper down along the edge that has the cut in it, and then pick it up so that you can see into that little opening. The next part is easier if you slide your fingers as far as you can toward the middle. Now, push towards the middle of the paper so that it turns into a diamond. And then keep on pushing until it looks like a plus sign. Now you're holding your paper so it looks kind of like a plus sign. You're going to move your fingers back to the tip here and then push one of the sections of paper around the others. That is what makes your book. The last step is just to lie your book flat on the table and use your fingernail to make those folds nice and sharp so your book will lie down flat. Now it's ready for you to decorate. Here's a ThreeFold One Cut book I made earlier, and I taped pictures of numbers onto the pages to show you how it looks when it's unfolded. So here's the front cover, page 1, pages 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, and the back page is page 8. Now I'm going to unfold this. And so look at this. Half of the numbers are right side up, and the other half of the numbers are upside down. The exact order that the numbers appear may be different depending on which section of your plus sign you folded around the other. But when you unfold your decorated book, you will always see that half of it is right side up and half of it is upside down. Now we're going to make another kind of book called an accordion book. And again, I have one from our collection to show you. In an accordion book, the pages are in zigzags. If you look at it from the top, you can see very sharp folds going up and down, up and down, up and down. This particular book is called 14 Mysteries. It's by an artist named B. Nettles, and I took a class from her about 10 years ago. The book has pictures of all 14 keys in a big bunch of keys that she and her husband found in the basement of a farmhouse they had purchased. At the time she made the book, they had never figured out what the keys were meant to unlock. But they never wanted to throw away these keys because someday they might discover a secret door or find a hidden lock, and maybe one of these keys would be the thing that could unlock it. To make an accordion book, you're going to start with one piece of paper, and you're going to cut it down the middle the long way so that you have two long rectangles. You're going to glue these two rectangles together in the middle so that you've got a very long piece. And here's one that I already did and let the glue dry. Here you've got your very long piece of paper that's been glued together in the middle. You're going to start by folding this in half. This fold may be a little bit difficult because you've got two layers of paper to fold through, and you may have some tape there too if you didn't use glue. Here's your very long rectangle folded in half. We're just going to fold it again and crease it and fold it one more time and crease it down. Here's your accordion book that we have folded 3 times. Now we're going to unfold it. It looks a little funny because we still have one more step to do. The other accordion book I showed you has its pages going up and down in perfect zigzags, but ours doesn't. Here's our unfolded book. What we have to do here is reverse the direction of some of the folds. This one in the middle was a little harder to do because we had 2 layers of paper, so we'll leave that one alone. That fold is pointing up, and we want the fold next to it to point down. So we're going to reverse that fold. that makes the fold after it go the wrong way. So we will reverse that one too. And now these 3 folds are all in the right order. Moving to the other side of the book, here's our middle fold, and this one is okay, and this one is okay. We just need to reverse the direction of the last fold. And there you have it, an accordion book in perfect zigzags. Here's an accordion book I made about my cat, whose name is Ivy. When you stretch out the pages, you can see that I filled it with pictures of her. And because it's an accordion book, it can stand up all by itself. So I can put it on a bookshelf or on my desk to enjoy her pictures. Now that you know how to make 2 kinds of books, you can decorate them. You could use stencils, or scraps of wrapping paper, or rubber stamps, or you could use colored pencils or crayons or markers to draw freehand. There's lots of things you could do. Make your book special. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on making books. Now you're ready to make them for yourself. Have fun!